You didn't say nothing about bullying.
I did not say nothing about bullying.
You didn't say nothing about bullying.
Now,
but I don't have nothing to say about none of this stuff. I'm just trying to do a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we talking shit.
So I don't know
I
when.
got him though. Since his memory got job, I got him. Because I'm calling Sigmund.
Hey,
I got Sigmund number.
Sigmund needs to just come on the show with you and Jeff. And I could just sit back and just listen. Y'all can settle it because I wasn't there, you know. That would be a great one. You know what I'm saying? That would be a great one. Sigmund just come on the show. Yes.
Y'all can't be scared. Don't be scared of the truth.
Yeah.
Be scared of the light.
Yeah, he ain't.
Don't go into the light. Don't live from the light.
I don't really
You know what I mean?
Merchandise scared me.
We got beautiful, y'all matching too. Absolutely. Y'all color coordinated. We're going to put a mic on you, man.
I got one.
Oh, okay.
Is check 1, 2, 3? I told. Can you hear me well? Good.
So, you know, we got the incomparable Miss Chawnte Fletcher in the building. Word up. What's your name again, baby?
Rihanna.
What's poppin', Rihanna? That should be hard moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Rihanna, Riri. Riri shit. Word up. Now, we on deck.
Happy New Year to y'all, like Miss Chawnte said.
Happy New Year.
When I say a new year is really just a new day, you know what I mean? A new moment, a new time.
New Year, I say that too.
Okay.
The only way it can be a happy New Year is if you gonna do some new shit.
For sure.
Other than that, it's just happy, it's just New Year.
Yes.
New Year.
Yes.
What's happy about it, homeboy, if you're still doing the shit that you did all last year?
For sure. I hear you. He said it, didn't he? He said, nigga. But I got it. New year, new day, new moment. Because I said to myself today, like, if I really believe in that Happy New Year, I've been bullshitting for the past 11 days. You know what I'm saying? I've been bullshitting for the past 11 days, you know? So it's like, okay, how serious are you about it? You know? Make that decision. Like, okay, you're going to keep capping, you can keep talking, but when you going to start executing? Come on, man. I keep standing still and keep talking because the people act like they ain't listening, but they listening. And watching.
Absolutely. You already know that.
You know?
100%.
Come on.
Come on. Happy New Year.
100%.
Boy. New Year. Bad New Year, homie. Bad New Year, you know it. We got, this is a special show today.
It's a great show. It's the first show.
Word up. She gonna pop.
We got. You told me to do research. I did a little research. So, I you know, I like what you about from what I say. I'm gonna show you. I got it written down in this little paper towel right here.
Oh, for real?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
what's up.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what's up.
Like your little. Yes. Right. Stop playing. I just told you what I was doing for the past 11 days.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. So
You know what I'm saying?
let's go.
I said Torrance said how special you were.
Hey, you know,
And I
I'm
say-
here for the people, us.
Hey, I say, and as soon as I jumped on your page, I'm like, oh, she a real one. She a real one. Shot. Let me tell you, I ain't bullshitting. You playing? You going? Chantepreneur.
That's
Come on, man.
Entrepreneur.
Chantrepreneur.
Chantepreneur.
Yes.
Which one?
Let me see.
Chantepreneur. My whole name, then
Yeah,
preneur.
Chantepreneur. There we go. That's what it's all the way there. Come on. What is that?
It's just me, a boss lady that's getting her stuff together and helping other people become one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just moving. You know? I'm an educator. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mentor.
Yes.
Hold on. Y'all moving fast.
Too fast.
Y'all moving fast. Hold on. She about to get it. Once we start going, it's hard to shut that off.
Another thing that I found out.
Yeah.
2 Tauruses, male Taurus, female Taurus.
Word. Yeah, you feel me? That's why
I was married to a female Taurus,
We don't have no problems with this show.
and I'm a Leo. But I know a lot about female. But go ahead.
Nah, hold on. I'm in that boat too. Taurus and I was married to a Leo. Sparks. You don't know how to do that. If you don't establish communication, clarity, and somebody got to be humble, because both gonna be like savages. One is a lion, one is a bull.
And ain't nobody bound
You know
down.
what I mean?
We'll stand here.
Nobody-
We'll stand here.
What is the biggest a rivalry in Africa. I'm on my way down there.
I hear you.
Like,
I hear you.
2.5 weeks.
I hear you. Yes, sir.
Ghana and Senegal.
Yes, sir.
So the two biggest rumblers, the two biggest adversaries, the lion versus the bull.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
If you don't know how to fuck with that, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
I tried for 19 years.
So go ahead and introduce your fellow bull, brother.
Absolutely. So today, today is a pretty special day. This is look. Every show that we have is what we have. Which one? What am I looking into? Every show that we have is a special episode because of what we're offering to the people. We're not talking about who got shot in the hallway. We're not talking about social media. We're not talking about gossip. We're not doing that on the show. Simple as that. We're gonna stick to the guidelines.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna stick to the narrative with this joint.
We can have one ratchet show one day.
We can.
Okay. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We don't want to have those hard intellectual conversations, but we got to stick to the narrative one more time. If we got a lot of regular viewers, man. Word up, man. A lot of people, again, we got to explain to them, go up, hit the little button up, click, go over and like the show, and then share it. Like, share, and subscribe. We're going to keep cracking no matter what. And no sooner as it jump, it's going to jump. It's going to take flight. Word up.
For sure.
We're going to bust the algorithm, and then we gone. And we're going to remember the ones that didn't get it on.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So with that being said, hey, this is another special episode. Every episode is special. But the guest that we have today, it's an immaculate situation. It's a boss situation. It's a modern day independent #MeToo movement situation. We have this show one more time, Picking Up the Pieces. It's about us coming together to have high-level intellectual conversations about what it is that we can do at home as well as community for black and brown people to build us up. Not go outside, not go looking for something else, not look for a handout. Donald Trump, we appreciate the 1,200 top people, but it murdered us. It took away what's called our hard work ethic. You know what I mean? And a lot of other cultures, they slid in there like, ooh, shoot, y'all got back while we starved. We hungry. So we coming together on this show, picking up the pieces, and picking up the piece one more time is dealing with what it is that we can do to reach down. You must find a way to lift while climbing. Let me demonstrate what I mean when I say that, because a lot of people don't understand. When you coming up, what ends up happening when people are rising and they're going up to the top, they leave everybody behind. But what we're supposed to be doing is we're supposed to be up, we get up, and we're supposed to reach back down.
Yes, sir.
And pull people up with us. And that's what this show is about. Picking up these pieces, whether or not it's family, whether or not it's friends, whether or not it's community, whether or not it's employment, whether or not it's understanding personal empowerment mixed with economic self-sufficiency. We on this show, we picking up these pieces and we're filling in gaps. If we say a sentence and there's a gap in it, here come picking up the pieces to complete that sentence. And as the women say at the end of that, period. You heard?
For sure.
So today we have Miss Chawnte Fletcher coming as a host. She brought her homegirl Rihanna. You know what I mean? Rihanna, I just found out is security, so you know we can carry that strap. We can carry that strap nowadays. So she might be over here strapping.
She's very calm. She's very calm. She's watching the whole room too. Hey, I got you, girl.
Yeah. We probably with some retired gangsters at some point.
Yes,
but
sir.
we still moving with the straps, though. You still moving.
The key to picking up the pieces is the pieces are already there. We just laying them right on your table.
Right up.
Go search, go. Like he said, we got a lot of content already. It ain't for us, it's for everybody. But one thing we're going to get out of it, I've met some great people.
Word.
And I really thank you for coming today. You know, to keep moving, we're gonna build before we break, you know, but can you just explain and tell them a little bit about yourself?
Let me introduce you.
Go ahead, my brother.
Let me Steve Harvey this shit. I already know that shit going on Steve Harvey. I'm fucking with Cat. Shit, it's receipts. It's receipts. You know, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie, most importantly, receipts don't lie. So, but I want to Steve Harvey her with the introduction. So when you speak about personal empowerment, when you speak about the strength and the spirit of an African American woman, when you speak about unity, when you speak about networking, because if you're not networking, you're not working. When you speak about unification versus division, when you speak about build up the community versus tear it down, when you speak about moving from dope to selling hope, when you speak about influential people within the city of Cincinnati, when you speak about empowerment, you cannot freaking miss out on a woman by the name of Chawnte Fletcher. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna have to Google her. You know what I mean? All the time I say, if you don't know what I'm popping it about, Google me. You with me? By the way, my name is Torrance Jones, a.k.a. JFK, a.k.a. AJ, a.k.a. Mr. Opportunity. And of course, my main man, Mr.
Antoine Hill.
Yeah,
A.K.A. a clumsy dad, A.K.A. just Antoine. Yes. And can.
Word up. So what we're going to speak about today is what we can do. So, you know what? Sometimes I worked for the Urban League for 11 years, and what I figured out, I had to learn to speak 3 different languages. Hablo un poco de español. I had to learn how to speak hood, like what's poppin', nigga. What's up? I didn't really have to learn that. That comes with me. I had to learn how to speak corporate. You dig? You got to learn how to speak several different languages. I had a professor by the name of David Evans, and I didn't quite understand how to move from basic math all the way up to statistics 3. But this brother he actually learned how to speak in a language where I was able to comprehend. Because the core of me, I'm a gangster and I'm a hood dude. And there's nothing ever going to be taken from that. I am who I am. But with that being said, Chawnte Fletcher, though, she knows how to speak in our language. Sometimes we speak too high. Sometimes we speak too intellectually. And sometimes our people are not able to articulate exactly and understand where we're coming from. Well, I wanted to bring on Miss Chawnte Fletcher because she's going to speak in a language where our people can understand. She's going to speak in a language where she's going to relate, infiltrate, manipulate, and reconstruct your way of thinking. You dig? Yes. This is real. This is real. Because I believe that our people at times are just merely intimidated by the conversation because they're not understanding certain wording. They're not understanding the actual narrative because how it's being explained. We got to have that shit broken down. And once it's broken down, we can catch on our own. Just show me how to write my first sentence, and then I will write an entire essay. And this is who my people are. Intelligence is within us. We have it there. It's just hidden, and we got to wipe away the shyness. We have to wipe away what we feel is ignorance to what's being said and be able to raise our hand and say, can you repeat that one more time? And then because in class, a lot of individuals, the reason why they don't pass is because they're intimidated. They're intimidated. They don't want to raise their hand because they're going to feel embarrassed. Yeah. I think a lot of times my people don't move forward because they just don't know how to ask certain questions and they don't understand. No question is a wrong question. Ask the question. I don't care if everybody in the background laughing. Man, ask the question. Because 9 times out of 10, the people that are laughing are the people that really don't comprehend and understand themselves. Okay. So they want to make you feel inferior as well. But Miss Chawnte Fletcher is not here to make you feel inferior in any type of way. She's going to give you the game where you can relate, infiltrate, manipulate, and she's going to reconstruct your way of thinking so you can begin to understand what wealth looks like mentally first. In order to achieve wealth physically, you first must get rid of your poverty mentally. Right? So this is who Miss Chawnte Fletcher is, but she wears so many hats. She's a beautiful woman. I've never seen her wearing a hat, but the hat that she wears is invisible, and she switches them through the day, all day. She'll be able to relate and pop it to you. She'll possibly even come to where you are and have a conversation with you. You feel me? So with no further introduction needed, today we have the boss, Miss Chawnte Fletcher, on our show.
Yes. Welcome.
Yeah.
Tell us first and foremost, where are you from?
Well, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, born and raised in Coreyville. If y'all know where Coreyville is, that's where I was born and raised.
Shout out to the Ville.
Yep, in between Mount Auburn and Avondale. So that was my stomping grounds, you know what I mean? So definitely from the hood, and that's another thing. I always talk about that to make people know that I'm from where everybody else is. You know what I mean? I just made a decision to get more and get in tune.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's the difference between me. I just didn't just sit there. Right, so yeah, I'm from Coreyville, Cincinnati, Ohio, born and raised. I'm 46-year-old mother of 2. Both of my children are adults, and I'm just teaching them the game as well. Because, we didn't grow up learning this stuff. We actually didn't learn the stuff that I teach in school. So, yeah, I'm a magnet because I put it out there. I make you see me.
I hear you.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm I'm a busy woman, and I just want people to learn. I'm here to show people what I can do, and I don't charge people for the game.
That part.
Yeah, I
When
sit
it's
down
actually
and
sold,
That
I'm
part.
told, but
You know what I'm saying?
That
And
part.
I talk to you and educate and show you, because that's the problem. People just selling products, but no, nothing about the sources, a solution.
And would you say that you get your payment from other means? You might necessarily get it from the person that you're teaching, but you get it from other
Absolutely.
avenues.
No, my payment, I'm a servant leader. So when I'm
Yes.
helping somebody, that's helping me. That's busy already.
I'm sorry, you're a what?
A servant leader. You know what I'm saying? I put that out there. It's for free.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to come back. This is what I'm here for. It's literally my purpose, you all. I promise you it is. And that's what I love the most. I'm not scared to teach and help.
Yes.
You
I
know,
love it.
I'm just excited,
I love
man.
it. I love it.
You know?
So you that person that was sitting on the chair, like Torrance, you up there and you reaching back for anybody that's willing to grab your hand.
That's 100%.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a plan, and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of them.
Because
You know?
it's a chain.
Yeah, I got room, plenty of room. Actually, I got unlimited. But the
I
thing is, you gotta want it. You know, that's the different part about it. They can't see past the glass ceiling. So with that being said, they won't crack it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes.
But you can only teach, deliver, and see who's gonna grab it. You know, I say throw in the hook, and if they don't grab it, that's on them. You did your part.
I got a new saying that I was talking to my boy DB about, right? They laughed at Noah.
Yeah.
You know? They laughed at him. So and Noah was building. Everybody pointing.
Yeah.
But when the shit was about to,
Yeah,
they wanted to get on, huh?
Now you want parts, you know, and that's always, people always want it after you done put in the work. They never see what happened in the background, you know, and they think you just was handed it. No, it's hard work and everything you do, especially if you mean it, you know, so yeah.
So my question to you is, who taught you?
People have mentors. I watch, I follow people that's better than me, you know, and I just keep on digging, you know, so I really taught myself, you know. I'm a ninth grade dropout. So school didn't teach me. I just needed to learn how to read and write, and the rest was on me.
I love
You
that.
understand what I'm saying to you? Now,
Did y'all hear that part?
Female broker.
Yes.
I got Wall Street license. You know what I'm saying? Nothing stops me. See, God got the upper hand.
Come
Can't nobody
on.
cover for that.
Come on.
You know, and I believe. I'm faithful. I manifest. I seek. You know, and I find.
You attract.
You know, and absolutely.
Yes.
You know,
yes,
on purpose.
Yes.
I'm a purposeful person. Bottom line. You know, so yeah.
I heard you say something, Miss Fletcher. And I always try and explain to individuals, especially coming up out of our community, we make our money God. That's our first mistake, right? What I heard you say was purpose, and I try to explain to my people, pursue purpose and passion, and money will come.
Absolutely, they don't
Pursue
understand
purpose
that.
and passion, paper will come. Another thing you just said, you're a ninth grade dropout.
I am.
No excuses, only results to my people in the hoods. No excuses, only results. Here she sits right here. You know, I got my high school diploma at RCI high school, Ross Correctional Institute. You know what I mean? Word up. So there are no excuses, only results. You can't say, like a lot of people say, man, I got felonies, man, I ain't gonna be able to work there. No, you just creating excuses. Man, I ain't got no high school diploma, man, I ain't gonna be able to. Stop lying. Stop lying to yourself, because right in front of you are walking, talking individuals that have been through the valley and they somehow made it to the top. And we're at the peak, and we're just trying to show you that all things are feasible. All things are possible through faith. I heard you say that.
Amen.
I ain't talking about faith evidence.
Amen.
I'm talking about God. One Lord, one faith, one baptism. Whether or not you call him Allah, Jesus, Jehovah, Yahweh, however you want to refer to him, you put your faith first. And then through your faith, you'll understand purpose and passion, and then you start blasting. You know what I mean? Ms. Chawnte Fletcher, talk to us. Talk to us about, first, we're about to have a conversation about several different things. But one of the biggest issues that's taking place today, my son's birthday was yesterday. He would have been 34 years old.
Wow.
Gave him a crazy shout out, right? My son was murdered back in 2013. It was I can't say it was unexpected, but what we didn't do is we didn't prepare. So now, once he was murdered, I had to get bread up because I was already gone from the game working at the Urban League. So I had to bum up like 13,000. Fortunately, I got strong financial brothers. You know, one happened to be your guy. Looked out. So talk to our people about the greatest misconception, one of the greatest mistakes that we make while we're here. And that's not investing in having an understanding that we all gonna have to move on.
We all transition.
Talk to our people about what it takes and how much it takes, which is minimal, to just have maybe a $10,000 life insurance, $20,000 life insurance, man, even a $30,000 life insurance. Talk to us about the pros and cons and the red flags and the green flags about why it is and why it's important for if you can go to the club and have drinks and spend about $30 on drinks. If you can go buy, AFI allowed.
Yeah.
If you can go buy your Mac. If you can go buy a pair of shoes, man, you can actually afford to give up 50, maybe even 20, 30, 40, 50, $60 for life insurance. So when, if it goes in the right chronological order as far as life, mom dies. But unfortunately, we are dying before our parents.
Absolutely.
We can be way more ready versus going on to the platforms and asking people for money. White folks don't do it. Mm-hmm. They're already prepped and ready. Mm-hmm. Word up. Mm-hmm. We have to be more strategic about that. Talk to us about life insurance within our communities and the proactive preparation that we should take and how to go about doing it.
Sure, no worries at all. See, this is the thing. When I started my business in 2016 in the financial services business, that's where it all hit home. I seen the importance of things that I knew my community didn't know about. Mm-hmm. So then that's what made me say, you know what? I want to do this. Mm-hmm. So when I got it introduced to me, I'm like, I can do this. My people don't know nothing about interest rates. They don't know about life. They don't know about anything. Why? Because I was one of those people. Mm-hmm. I was that girl working at a job, just over broke, okay? Mm-hmm. I was working at a job and trading time for money. Yes, ma'am. Okay? Mm-hmm. And I thought I had it made. You know, I'm at my job. I get paid every week. Mm-hmm. I got benefits, meaning, I got life insurance through the job. I got 401ks. All of that is misconception. Yes, ma'am. Because the job owns that. Mm-hmm. If you don't have everything of your own in your suitcase at home, under your bed, in your file cabinet, there is the problem. Mm-hmm. Quit letting other people run your life. Yes, yes. Okay, so the importance about life insurance, understand is, first of all, it can become generational wealth for your children, your family. When you leave, everything stops. Yes, so whatever you're doing for your family right now, they love that, they adore you. Thank you. But what happens when you leave this earth? Yeah. So people are not preparing. You got to be proactive. It doesn't cost a lot, but it depends because you wait so long to get it. That's when it starts costing a lot of money. Yes, ma'am. Your health comes into play. Unfortunately, felonies and things come into play because the life insurance company do not want to pay out. Yes. So yeah, they gonna trip on all that. People don't understand that. But the most thing I ever hear is that when I talk to people, what happens? They don't have life insurance. They either think they can't afford life insurance, okay? They have life insurance at work, okay? Or they just don't. Which is called? Yeah, crap. Yes. Okay? Because you don't own it. Yes. It's a certificate. Tell me what job ever gave you a whole thick policy and you can read through it and be like, none. And when you walk away, you don't even get it. Over with. And damn near if you don't die on the job, you're in trouble. You can't be out for disability. You can't be out for maternity leave or they're not paying out. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. So you have to understand that you need your own personal life insurance policy and make sure your family is taken care of. Now, my first death claim, I've been in business going on 8 years. My first death claim was my own 9-year-old little cousin. Wow. Okay? Wow. So that right there, of course I didn't expect him to pass away. You don't expect any of that, but that's the reason why you had to be proactive. But what if I did not sit down with my little cousin and talk to her, a young girl, because they don't care. They'll get hair, clothes, shoes before they do the right thing, unfortunately. Yep. Right? So if I hadn't sat down with her, and when this happened, y'all, I'm crying tears, because first of all, it's family, but I'm crying, going into my system, praying to God she made that payment. You understand what I'm saying to you? I needed her to hope that she trusted me and believed in me to keep doing. She did. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? That's so important to me. And the beauty about what I do and why I got the best coverage is because I cover one child and the rest of those babies get covered free. Yes. Nieces, nephews, grandchildren. Listen, y'all, I'm the GOAT when it comes to this. I am really on top of this for my family. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand how Gerber trying to do it. Them white people trying to take our people out. Talking about it's 10 cents, $2, and when they get 18, they gonna go to college. Ain't nobody went to college yet. Damn, baby,
you just made them big. Yeah.
I was going to invest in Gerber.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You understand what I'm saying to you? But that's our people only believe what they see. They don't search. They don't look. Understand? Our black people do not open up books and read, and that's why they're missing out on a lot of things they can grow from. You can teach yourself the game.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying to you? I mean, come on, y'all. And I sat down, I'm from the hood, 9th grade dropout teen mom, but I made a decision. And everybody got a choice and a decision to make, so I don't never want to hear nothing. I don't take excuses. They useless, you all. We all go through shit. Shit happens.
Say that.
Life gonna happen every day. But making sure your family is properly protected is important. Are you gonna die leaving a will or a freaking bill? Make a decision.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Are you gonna die leaving a will for your family, or are you gonna leave a bill?
Yes.
And most black people, they leaving a bill,
Yes.
and they leave it up to GoFundMe, who's still taking money from your family anyway to give you what you gonna get. But what about after the funeral? What happens to your family? What happens to the home y'all were living in? The kids' college funds? Nothing happens because people don't do what they supposed to do. I'm so tired of these excuses, y'all. So I just sit down, talk to people, and if they can't afford it, guess what? I invite them to join me in business so they can start affording. There's no reason for you not to have when you got solutions. I'm a solution.
I got you.
You know what I mean, guys? So yeah, I just think it's very important to get a plan. See, people always talking about, I want to get the one I can borrow from. Ding, ding, ding. God damn it! Did you just say borrow from yourself? Might as well keep you a bank account and take from yourself. If it's yours, you shouldn't have to do any of that. And people don't understand how the policies work because they never read the fine print. Guilty, I am. It's the fine print that's going to get you where you need to go because you wouldn't pay for it.
Right.
Okay? Most of the insurance that people have, y'all, let me talk to y'all about 4 things that's inside of a life insurance policy.
Absolutely.
Whole life, universal, variable, infinite banking, be your own bank. You ain't the FDIC. You can't be, shut up. Okay? But let's talk about that. What's in the account? Well, first and foremost, the first year to 5 years, they keep your money. So when you're making that premium payment, excited, like, yeah, I'm going to be all right. They keeping that money at the first beginning, and then when they start letting y'all accumulate in this fake investment cash value, it's only from 1 to 4%. So what does that mean? If the market doing 10%, what you going to get? 1 to 4. I don't care if it's doing 10%. It's set up, but somebody think they doing better than a CD, so they feel like they got it going on. And so the third thing, guys, you gotta, if you want to borrow from yourself, you're gonna have to pay it back between 8 and 12%.
Which one do you borrow from?
They think you borrowing from your cash value, not your life insurance policy. They don't teach that.
Right.
But which policy? The whole life?
Yeah, this is the whole life I'm talking about. Yeah, so they believe that they're borrowing from that. Really, it's that cash value that you're supposed to be saving for a savings account.
Right.
But they charge you 8 to 12% to borrow your own money. But get this, you may not get it for 6 months unless you paying a premium to the insurance company. Then they'll give it to you quicker. And the final thing is, don't pass away. See, if you pass away, guys, they're gonna keep the one. You get only the other. So you're gonna get whichever one is greater. People think I got cash and I got a life insurance whole life. I'm good. No, they're gonna take one of them bad boys, and if you die without paying for it, they're gonna take it out your benefit. So read the fine print. You wouldn't want that. What do? I provide term life insurance. Why? It's leveled. You get the entirety if you pass away, and I show you how to invest on the right side so you can have both. And while I'm growing your money all those years on that term, don't worry about when the term, worry about how that money gonna grow while you're in that term.
Right.
And you can eliminate because you're self-insured.
Okay.
Why do you need to continue to pay for something when you up already? People don't understand the game. They don't know how to keep money, and they're not disciplined. I'm telling y'all, man, I go all
So you
day.
cover all bases.
I cover everything. I get you the will, the trust. I get you identity theft. I get you life insurance, mortgage loans. You can get what else you can get from us? Vivid Home Security. I do senior health. Listen, I'm a financial supermarket.
So that's one thing I didn't see. What's the name of your company?
Primerica.
Primerica.
One of the biggest, baddest. Do me a favor, one of you men. Can y'all pull up on your phone Yahoo Finance? That's a stock, so you can pull up my credentials.
Okay.
I want somebody to put it up because I want to speak about this company that I support 100%. Okay?
While he's pulling that up, let me ask you something.
Yes.
I'm within our community. Let's just speak on the community of Avondale, A1 where I'm from. Half of my, it's about what is it, like 12, anywhere from 12,500 to 12,700 individuals living in the community of Avondale. Anywhere from 90 to 92% of those individuals are African American, right? Within that community, half of the community, it's like 47% unemployed, right? So with that being said, coming from the perspective of somebody that's suffering from poverty, right? I'm only making, this is going to sound crazy, but this is real. I'm only making about $19,000 a year. $19,000 a year, that is pure deep poverty, okay?
Absolutely.
Word up. And I got 2 to 3 children. In some cases, 4 or 5. of course I'm receiving government assistance, but I'm only making like $19,000, $20,000, $23,000, $25,000 a year. Why am I scared to invest in life insurance? And for real, my son's selling dope too. You know what I mean? My daughter is violent as well. There's a strong possibility that they may not make it out of the community. And then when something happens, I'm reactive versus proactive.
Yeah.
How can you give me enough confidence to say, with the little bit of money that I'm making, to be able to put money to the side and pay for a life insurance policy? How can you tell me to do that? And if you can tell me to do that, what is my process?
Absolutely. And so that's the problem that we can have. Understand, some people, you're not going to be able to help everybody. You understand that? And so you got to want to help themselves. So that was the same thing I'm saying. Can you come up with at least enough to be able to join me in business? This is not a job. I have a business. So if you can come up with that $124 to get your business started, I can show you how to make that happen. Just because they're unemployed, what does that mean? I'm a ninth grade dropout, so does that mean they can come in and get these credentials and get this money to be able to take care of their family? Absolutely. They just don't have the resources. This is the reason why. Torrance, they don't know. So I have to show up. So when I'm in McDonald's and I'm talking to somebody, hey, how you doing? Okay, boom, boom, boom. I get names and numbers.
Yes.
I get names and numbers when I go out to eat. I get names and numbers. Hey, listen, if you serve me, hey, how long you been doing this, Antoine? You plan on doing this for the next 20 years? So I want to get something from them. You know what I'm saying?
Personal a little bit,
listen, no, I just do this part-time. I just want to make, okay, good. Listen, hey, give me your name and number. I'll give you a call when I get to my office. I might have an opportunity for you. I never promise because I don't know your background. I don't know anything about you. But how about that? Guess what that person happy about? Some stranger giving them an opportunity because family and friends so shitty, they ain't about to show you the way. Unfortunately, it's going to take a stranger to show up sometimes.
So you sound like you live by the principle, my people perish by the lack of knowledge, from the lack of knowledge.
That's it. Knowledge.
And you're going to give the knowledge. You're going to help them with the knowledge, you know?
I'll help you, I'll provide you, but you got to show it for yourself. If you're not coachable, if you ain't listening, if you don't want that, I cannot. It's just like somebody on crack. You can't just take them to no damn place to get detox.
Exactly.
They got to want that.
Exactly.
And it's the same thing. They are already poverty mindset. You go to school to learn how to be a worker, 9 to 5, raise your hand to go to the bathroom and you get a lunch break. That sounds like a job to me. They don't teach you how to be a boss. They don't teach you how to have your own. Where they do that at, not where we from. So we got to create that. So I create where I'm from, financial coaches. I develop people to be who they want to be. You understand what I'm saying to me? It's key to me. Everybody need to learn how to do financial services. Y'all can be on my team doing financial services. Who don't need this? Who don't want it? Primerica sponsors these licenses. Investment, life insurance, and mortgage loan license. Come on, I'm in.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
say you want to sponsor? Come on. Teach the masses. Then go do a whole room of the barbershop. Y'all men, just do a barbershop session and hook everybody up. Then this is bigger than people. We just got to all come together. When are we going to do that? When do I got to keep throwing stuff out there to tell y'all to bring it on, you know? I can't do this by myself.
We need more people like you.
I can't
Psychologically
do it by myself.
unemployable.
I'm unemployable, baby.
I heard you say,
Yes,
I heard
ma'am.
you say, familiar, what if you're the first? What if you are the first to snap out of the generational curse way of thinking? You know, the first step is always the biggest step.
Yeah.
The other ones get easier. So
Absolutely.
what do you do when you have an entire family that suffers from generational poverty, that suffers from generational curses? Because the moment you begin to bring this novel conversation, this outlier is what they say in statistics conversation to your family, you know your family gonna be like, hey. What do you do as an individual entity to bypass them, skip almost maybe 150 years worth of being poor? Because one more time, poverty is about mental before it gets to the paper. What do you do to encourage when you're being discouraged by your people as well as your peers that are around you, because you're stepping out on faith and saying, I'm finna make this shit different. I'm going to be the first college graduate. I'm going to be the first to invest in life insurance, but everything around you is telling you no.
Well, I'm already that. You know what I'm saying? I've already done that. I cannot wait on nobody else to make something happen for themselves. If I see somebody that's doing something that I'm scared to do, I'll ask questions and say, let me at least see. Let me tell you something. You mean to tell me you're going to get this job 90 days to see if you fit to help somebody else's dreams come true, right? But you can't give me 90 days to see if this will work for you to build your own avenue. I offered it. Again, I threw the hook out there. If they don't grab, they going to watch me. But later on, they do show back up.
Definitely.
You know how that is? They come knock on the door like, listen, I understand. You know what I'm saying?
It's tripping.
Some don't. But and you know what's funny is they still watch. They still support you. It's scary. Some of them still support. It is what it is, y'all. You can't help everybody, and you got to get that through your head. You know, everybody ain't going to be able to go with you. Everybody can't sit at the table. And that's okay. That's okay. You can't live for everybody. I tell people all the time, you got to fail forward. But what I also say out there, if they can feed you, they can starve you.
Exactly.
Come on, man. You don't own it.
Yeah.
And if you don't own it, they coming to get it. What's up? 2020 proved that. People crying and waiting for unemployment.
Yes.
That means you still waiting on somebody else to take care and feed you and your kids. You should have been using that money to get you a business. You should have learned how to bake. You should have learned how to cook. You should have learned how to make a hat.
Something.
Let me tell you something. That's when your skill, that's getting your life together. That's motivation. That's getting to the next level. If you only got an A and no B, how the hell you think you're supposed to survive?
I heard you.
Especially if you don't own A.
I heard
you clock in. Hey, what if your boss hadn't decided to become an entrepreneur and get this business off the road? Your ass wouldn't have a job. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. You got to pay yourself forward. That's the biggest thing that I talk to people about. Yeah. If you ain't got you a Roth IRA tax-free vehicle, shut up. If you ain't got money growing for you, stop playing with me. I don't want to hear that. I'm not talking about no tax-deferred shit from work. I'm talking about you having it where you can see it and you know money moving for you in different avenues. You got to have a plan or somebody that sits down with you and actually show you what to do. People need to know how money works. That book right here that you have of mine, I give this to my clients.
Okay.
I even have one for kids.
Okay.
Okay? Don't play with me. Teach them babies early. I can get a baby at 1 month old, the investment started through the parent.
Yes.
That way they already set. And when you do it early, it's easier. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think this goes on in most communities outside of the black community? As far as like they teaching their kids this stuff?
Well, hell, people don't do it in all different communities. You'll be surprised.
Okay.
They be like, oh man, I ain't never seen that. We think we know, but we have no idea. That's in every community.
I got you.
Black community is just worse. We just the saddest people can't work together. We just the ones who think we know everything. We the ones that want to keep it and be gatekeepers and don't want to give nothing up. You know, and that's why we always feel we can't make money together. And when you make money together, they come take it from your ass. Once you make it, now they want to come steal it from you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, guys? So those are problems to me, you know. But I also want to say something, touch on something with people that have those 401ks, okay? When 2020 hit, a lot of people lost jobs. But because they not educated, y'all, they think they can't touch that money and take it and put it into a traditional IRA. They think it's got to stay there to retirement. I can't touch it because I ain't retired.
Yeah.
Bullshit, let's put it in a vehicle that's going to grow.
Yeah.
Man, so if you got old 401ks, dig that stuff up, call me, come see me, let's roll that stuff over and get yourself together.
Yeah.
It's money out here. Get your life together. And the crazy thing is when I help somebody with an investment, guys, I can start for as little as $25 with these big companies. You need $100K for them to even look at you. If you don't come sit with me and get where you come in. And so do what I wanted you to do real quick. That Yahoo Finance.
Yahoo Finance.
So I want y'all to pull something up. So my biggest point that I wanted to make to you, in 2010, Primerica went public with New York Stock Exchange. We started off at $15 shares. Pull it up, my brother, and tell me where we at today.
Primerica.
Credibility is everything to me. Okay?
Let me. I want to slide this in here. I believe that one of the biggest issues for us is comfort. It's one of our biggest weaknesses.
Absolutely.
In order to be able to advance, you have to become uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
You know
if you're comfortable,
I mean?
you ain't going to grow.
Comfort zone will keep you poor.
Yes, it will.
It's 215.28 now.
You understand what I'm saying? Now scroll down to the market cap and tell me how much we worth in there. Probably say MKT. You know what to say. Probably the MKT. Cap.
7.54 billion.
You understand?
Yes.
Everybody's jobs put money in my business.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about.
Yes.
We are here to help people get financially sound. And it's 141,000 licensed professionals all over the world with Primerica. We just go and we give opportunity.
I hear you.
You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
They took care of Chawnte. I'm a regional vice president in my business now. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not coming to play.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, education is key to me. So you see that? So what he's telling y'all, tell him again if you don't mind. I think they weren't listening.
So, how much was it when?
It was $15 in 2010.
Since 2010. It's $215.28 as of today.
Amen. And what's
the market cap is, I saw billion, 7.542 billion.
Right, credibility. You better be able to show them numbers.
I heard a lot of quantitative and qualitative information. Can you break that down for us to our viewers?
Yeah, so basically the company that I'm with, because I like people to know who they're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Just not know anybody. Primerica Financial Services has been around for 46 years, and they're one of the largest financial services marketing organizations in North America. Okay, guys? We have the most licensed agents and investors. Okay? So what I was talking about is these investments, stock, bonds, and things like that. When we first went public in the New York Stock Exchange, where they do trading and things of that nature, it started off at $15 per share. We are now in 2024 at $215 per share, and we are a $7.8 billion company inside that share, and a lot of renowned companies are investing in us, including the number $1 trillion BlackRock. So yeah, that is fire.
How much would it take for somebody that makes anywhere from 20 to 30,000 to how much? What's the minimum that I can invest that where I don't feel like I ain't doing that? I need my money. What's the minimum amount that somebody that makes a minimum below the income?
That's what I was talking to you about. $25. You need $100K if you go by yourself. $25 when you come to me.
$25.
Absolutely. And I help you get an emergency fund, a short-term fund, and a long-term fund. You want to have liquid money while your real money grow. Okay? And that's the problem people have. They take out of their 401k and borrow and owe back because nobody ever taught them how to have a liquid account that they can actually touch without penalty.
Liquid account.
Yes.
What is that?
Just something you can touch yourself. It ain't held. It ain't deferred. It's your money. You can touch it when you want to. You understand what I'm saying to you? Those are big deals.
It sounds to me like everything you're saying is ownership of self.
Yeah, absolutely.
Taking accountability, because what I've learned about the job, the just over broke, we're a tax write-off for them.
Yeah,
we're a body for them.
Yeah.
That matching that they do, that investing that they do into you, that's a tax write-off for them. That life insurance that they giving you, that's a tax write-off for them. You know what I mean?
It's just so they can protect what they got
just
going
to protect
on.
from what they got going on. Yes.
Protect what's under
Yes.
they build. They got to make sure everything good,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? The HR lady ain't explained to your ass how that life insurance works, nor how that 401k
We're gonna give it
works.
to you.
Sign right
Yes.
there. I'm gone.
But you gotta give us 30 years to get it back.
It ain't that bad a point. You understand what I'm saying to you? So it's just important to learn what you need to learn, and you just need to learn how it works. That's really all it is. You need to know dollar cost averaging. And what is dollar cost averaging, y'all? If I tell you to put $100 of money in that investment without stopping, I don't give a damn if the whatever blew up, because that's when people take out, they get scared. When you get scared and take out is when you lose the whole momentum, baby. It's a fluctuating market. Keep putting that money in there, baby, and trust me, if it go up and down, when it do go to infinity, you get going with it.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? And so they get scared, but dollar cost averaging is continue to do that no matter what, so you can grow, reap. You understand? You got to pay yourself first. Grow that money, interest. So when it's time to retire, you can start deducting from it, withdrawal, but guess what? It's going to still be growing. That interest still getting you paid. If you're over 50, you need an annuity. And so many different things that people don't know that's messed up, but that's where I come in at, y'all.
Absolutely.
And I need help. I need
translator.
help.
You are actually the translator for the hood.
Yeah.
Word up. We need translators.
Yeah, true story.
We hear you.
True story.
But once the words get big, we get
It's
intimidated.
scary, and that's true.
We get intimidated. We push back into our shell of comfort. Like, hell no. I'm comfortable over here. This couch feel good.
Yeah,
This couch
comfort,
feel good.
Yeah, I ain't
But you
doing
really should be sitting over in that chair so you can sit your ass straight up.
Yeah.
But we want to sit back and lean back and be comfortable. Comfort creates poverty in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something. I'm a grandfather.
Okay.
A lot of brothers as well as sisters we're young grandparents, which is I think is God's payback to a lot of the bullshit because we're young and we're vibrant and we can be more strategic about how we come at our grandchildren, possibly the way that we did not come at our children. Word up. So talk to me about what is it that I can do to have something for my grandchildren. I have 4 of them. Right now, what can I do to invest money, a minimal amount, and by the time they're 20, 25, so on and so forth. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so it's different accounts for children. You know, you got 529 state plan, okay?
529 state plan.
And so you got UGMAs and UGMAs, okay? And so one is till they 25 and one is like till they 30, you know, and they can't touch it. They're allowing
UGMAs and, what is it called again?
This is UGMA and UGMAs. But let me explain something to you real quick. 529 plans, they starting in this year, they're allowing people that had it to move it into Roth IRAs. That is phenomenal. If you only knew how serious that is, fire, right? But you can start, that's what I was talking about, where you can start a plan for a 1 month old. You can start a plan for your grandchildren anytime you want to. Absolutely. Anytime we can have that. Your grandchildren that work that's 16 years old, we can start mini Roth IRAs for them. Kids can start investing. Don't neglect them. So you can get it started in their name. So by the time they that age, you got it set up. That's what it is. Yes. So we got plenty of things that we can talk about and sit down and talk about that. And I like to talk about that certain things in private because I'm a licensed financial representative. So it's certain things I can't talk about. But I can tell you that we have we got 4 in a Cove deal. Okay. Just know those names and know that I can talk to you in detail about it. And absolutely, you can start investing for your grandbabies. And grandparents can also get life insurance from them and add the kids as a rider. Make sure you lead them solid proof. You got a lot of grandparents that know the parents ain't for the right, just ain't doing it right. So they add that baby to make sure it's secure. So those options are out there in regards to life insurance. But yeah, you can get the grandkids started. Yourself, the grandkids, you can have as many accounts you want growing. Absolutely.
And
I encourage.
I'm a student right now. I know a lot of y'all homies like, I think he know that, I think he knew that. Whole bunch of shit I don't know. Right now, I'm a student. I've already met with the young lady. I've been busy chasing paper, but I am going to invest in this young lady. I'm going to invest in the information that she has to offer. So we all in the same boat right now. Let me say that. I'm a student right now. She's a guest on the show. She's a guest. She's teaching me as well. So let's go.
So yeah, I suggest everybody get that started. You know what I'm saying? But then I also have people that can't get qualified for life insurance, whether it's from illnesses, from background, whatever it is, and I show them how to start investing as well to, start saving it. Ain't nothing wrong with growing money. That was the goal anyway, before even thinking about anything else. So I always put that out there to, start helping and saving in those different categories. Yeah, whatever it takes. If you like real estate, you can invest in real estate through investments. You get a portfolio. Your portfolio can have everything you freaking like. If you like art, we throwing it in there. If you like coins, okay, great. We throw artwork in there. If you want bonds and stock, it's unlimited because it's a diversity. You want to have a diversity inside your portfolio. So if something fall, whoop whoop, the money manager who done went to school for 8 years to move those boats, gonna take care of your money. That's what people don't understand. Somebody get paid to do that.
Yes.
It's easier for you. You just add your money and they gonna work it. Come on.
Word up.
Miss Riri.
Hey, and she's also in business with me.
Yes.
Don't let her fool you. Yeah.
She's more than the camera woman.
Oh, absolutely.
And the bodyguard.
Absolutely. Yeah, she definitely is a licensed financial coach as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. We both fired our boss.
I love it. You want to tell us a little bit about you?
My name is Rihanna.
Yes, ma'am.
I grew here in Cincinnati. You put me on the spot. I've been I've been licensed now for 3 years.
Okay.
I fired my boss a year ago. I've been a building engineer for Cincinnati Public Schools for 5 years.
Okay.
I was a certified carpenter for 20 years. It was time to let that stuff go. It was time to build for myself. I was always working for somebody else, making their family rich. It was just time to make ours. It's time to make our community.
Yes, ma'am.
So it was just time to, really just to learn.
I love it. I love it.
I always say, in the individuals ask me why did I retire from the Urban League. The Urban League was great to me. The Urban League gave me a platform when all other organizations were actually nervous of me. I come with 13 felonies. I come with a lot of violence. My record says felonious assault, shooting people, drug dealer, so on and so forth. That file is pretty thick. I had to create my own file. So the Urban League gave me a platform. But that didn't mean that I owed the Urban League my life. I say that to say this. I was not built to play the son role forever. And the very moment I screamed that I was still on the corner with the league as far as income and where I was going and not being able to build what my category of what wealth looks like, I had to let go. So people say, Torch, you was in a sweet situations, man. You was building up the community, man. You was doing your thing, man. You got to stay there. Okay, but who's going to help me out once I become a senior and I'm suffering from cancer? Who's going to help me out when I have high blood pressure and I have to pay for these medications? Who's going to help me out for a heart transplant or maybe even a kidney transplant? Because my body is not going to get any younger, it's going to get older. So you have to build a certain amount of wealth to get prepared for the future. Because I think hell can be here on earth. And I think hell is being a senior, a poor senior citizen.
Yes.
You know, you're going to be open to poor, terrible facilities. Unfortunately, a lot of our home health aides, STNA individuals, they don't operate as professionals. So if I'm poor and I'm a senior, it's going to be hell. So I got to build that wealth while I'm physically ready to do that. And that can only happen by way of entrepreneurship. Shawntrepreneurship. You feel me? So these are the things that we have to begin to think about when it comes to investing for our future, not for our present. We're cool now, for real. Whenever you're building wealth, you're not even actually building it for yourself. You're building it for the future, for when you're not here. Because when you die, you won't be dead. You'll live on through smart investments, because your family will be eating and profiting from the silver spoon that you left for them. But if that does not happen, easily people will forget about you 6 months after you're dead and gone. So now you're dead versus becoming a legacy to your family. When you got the big portraits in their big homes that they have now, and they're able to, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren are able to say, who's that on that picture? Well, that's Granddaddy Torrance.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Without him, there is no this.
Yes.
And this
The
is
legacy
the way
builder,
that we
yes.
must begin to think.
Yes.
Word up.
And you know, I say, be able to write out your own eulogy. How damn good you are.
Already.
Yes.
You already got it under control. Yes,
Already.
that for sure. Absolutely.
Already.
Come on.
So she touched slightly on investments, future investments. She touched slightly on life, the importance of life insurance policies. I was with somebody, she used to always say, once you know better, you're supposed to do better. You know what I mean? Once you're aware of the information and you do not move forward on it, then you just gonna stay poor. So don't be talking to nobody about any issues or financial problems that you're having, because you're already aware of what's going on. You've been tutored. You've been offered mentorship, so on and so forth. But we comfortable though. We comfortable. We're scared to become uncomfortable. And if you don't become uncomfortable, you're going to be poor till you die. The whole process of working is not to work till you die. You're not supposed to be living to work. We're supposed to be working to live.
And guess what? They ain't gonna need you in a minute, because they got the robots coming for your jobs anyway. That's real. That's real.
Let's be real.
That's real. They ain't gonna need you in a minute.
AI.
And then what? And then what? The writing's on the wall. You hear me? Like she said, 2020, self-sufficiency.
Yep.
The government wants to control all things. Let's call it conspiracy theories. Let's call it whatever you want to call it. Yep. But we're gonna call it reality, right? Reason I'm sitting on this camera with Brother Torrance is because, just say, good and bad. That's black people, right? Separate but equal. Let's come together. Let's stop playing like she said. Because at the end of the day, the white man's rules were not made for us. We can play the game. They can't box us out of everything no more. The same game that they've been playing for years, we got people like Miss Chawnte, Miss Riri, Torrance, myself, to share the game. We spread gossip every day like wildfire. We spread bullshit every day like wildfire. You hear me? But we don't spread anything positive. We don't spread anything worth elevation, you know. But we jump on fads and we say words like generational wealth, right? We say words like curse breakers, right? We're the curse breakers. We're the change makers, right? But let's start making the words reality. You feel me? You're not going to argue if somebody comes to you and say, girl, you better get this health insurance because we always might need it. If you take care of your body, 9 times out of 10, you ain't going to need it for a long time, right? I worked at the post office 24 years. I fired my boss August 12th, 2023.
I like to hear y'all say that.
You hear me?
I
fired my boss after 24 years. And the biggest thing that everybody asks, what are you going to do about health insurance?
They just be worried about, they just don't understand.
And they got in my mind, right? They got in my mind. And I said, well, damn, I had it for 24 years. You want to know how many times I used it? Probably like 10, if that. But what you going to do with it, right? Car insurance, mandatory. But we don't want to have no fucking wrecks for real, but we paying that. Life insurance. Might as well just call it death insurance. But that's the guarantee. You hear me?
It is most definitely.
That's the guarantee.
Because one thing's for certain.
You hear me? So
you will be.
Why not invest that same, like my cuz said, shout out to you, I can't wait. The money there is how you use it. Instead of paying $2,000 for the 2-year-old boo-boo's birthday party where they G'd up, if you could do that, at least take $100 and put it in for a present that he'll remember every year for 21 years.
Bar.
Every month for 21 years, just invest in boo because you get to do jazz. You standing outside on the corner and now you got raffles I heard about. You know, you're doing all that. So the money's there. Why not use the money? We spend. Black community has been sons forever.
We're the #1 consumer in America.
Come on, man.
Unreal.
Come on, we build up everybody else.
That's unreal.
But when somebody comes to you and talk about, I don't want to hear about that bullshit. If I get life insurance, that means I'm going to die.
Yeah, just
duh!
Uneducated.
You hear me?
It ain't even for your family. You know?
Come on, man. Duh!
Let me tell you something. When I talk to people about that, and I be dead serious about it, if you ain't getting life insurance, that means you just don't care about your family.
Come on, man.
Because it ain't got shit to do with you. It's
Come
for
on.
when you pass away and make sure they secure.
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
care how they take, ain't nobody gonna watch my kids while you alive. What you think gonna happen when you no longer here?
Exactly.
Come on, man. And this is the reason why wills are important. You get to dictate how you want things to go. Look at all these stars and famous people that didn't have a will. Their money is in probate and in states. They cannot touch it. You understand? These are the things that's important that we are dumb to. You know, so when I help my client, I help them get everything in place. Identity theft. This time right here is when your identity is getting stolen. Those social security numbers are going like hotcakes. People getting refunds sent to a whole nother room in your name. You know, all this is important. But we don't stop and think about that. And you just said it. Paying auto insurance faithfully, paying that insurance for your phone. Everybody that phone more lives now. The phone run there. You know, you can do a lot on that phone. You know, they recording everything, everybody going live, everything, but they worried about watching. People getting paid for you to watch them. Hell, I get paid for you to watch me on Facebook. You got me messed up. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play this game with y'all, but I'm gonna educate why I do it.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what I mean? Y'all, people just ain't thinking, and you know, and I just be like, damn. They just so damn, they just don't get it. And you know, the one last thing I really like talking about is when we were all younger, you know, and that man came to grandma's house with that darn suitcase. Everybody know his ass.
Yes, the insurance man.
It was one man that ran every neighborhood. You know, came in there with that suitcase, come sit down, get that good coffee, good breakfast from grandma, and take her up top. And grandma been covering her grandkids and kids since y'all was little, and she been had a $5,000 policy. She done overpaid it. They done took that woman, and when she died, ain't nothing there. It's no education, y'all, so I'm there to clear the injustice, okay? That is my job, and I'm going to do it until I get to as many people, and I'm going to continue to build and hire people into my organization until I get it, okay? And I'm in all 50 states. I'm going all the way, okay? We got to get busy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm only helping who want to be helped. You know, and that's the bottom line, you know what I'm saying? I'm going all the way, you know what I'm saying? And I'm on a crazy mission, you know. It's important to get your things, leave a legacy. It's important to have financial security. It's important to be able to kick your feet up. You know, that's important to me. I want to live, not die. You work for this company for 40 goddamn years and they don't give you nothing at the end, not even a pot to piss. You're done. But I'm going to work for 10 years and kick my feet up the remainder of the years. Yeah. These are the goals that people should have, and they do not have them, and they're stuck. They're stuck where they at, guys. It's a wrap, you know? So we only going to do what we can do. But we can come together and make something happen. You know, it's summer about to happen. I don't mind doing events. I don't charge people for my time because my time, like you said, it pays itself because I give enough that when I get referred, it's abundant.
Yeah.
It's abundant. Don't worry about me.
You're sowing into the kingdom.
Scripture states, I will open ye up a window and pour you out a blessing where there will not be room enough to receive.
Exactly.
Yeah, ain't no one say that. That's it. That's the one. Absolutely.
We have to learn to be more proactive than reactive to situations. Reactive will keep you poor. Comfort will keep you poor. Yeah, if you are reacting to situations, you're going to be poor. If you are comfortable where you are right now, you're just going to be poor. Yeah. You know what I mean? We got to open up the door and walk through for sure. Word up. Word up. Pragmatic information that's being given. Miss Chawnte Fletcher, you just talked to us about investments. Talk to the people about what it takes to purchase your first home and the importance of that. And not just purchase your first home. To not purchase your first home as a one family, but to purchase your first home as a two family. And then eventually get to your one family. But my theory is purchase your first two family because your bottom floor or your top floor will pay for your mortgage, which inevitably sets you up to purchase a four unit. And I heard you speak about investing in property.
Well, when I said that, okay, so I'm glad that you asked that because I'm gonna clear that up. That's that wasn't what I was talking about. Okay. So when I said investing into real estate, I meant literally real estate inside investment. The vehicle, not the actual. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's different genomates and different things like that where you can invest into properties, but inside of investment, not literally the building. You understand? So I'm not in that there. That's not my thing right there. What you're talking about. But I'm saying you still can invest in real estate. You still can get your money put in there. Why not? You ain't got to be the person that flipped the house all the time. You can still get the money like they did if you get the right vehicles. So that's what I was talking about in that area. You know what I'm saying? Not that, but what you were saying still makes sense when it comes to stuff. One way or another, my thing is, ain't no limit to income. Don't just have one thing. People be so focused on one thing. You know, I'm going to just sell real estate. Guess what? You got to still sell the same amount of house to get that same money over and over again. The business that I'm in, it's residual. It's coming whether I work or not. I get paid for things I did 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm setting myself up to have this. This is getting left to my grandkids. You get what I'm saying to you? You're right. That picture going to be on the wall. They're going to say that girl was something special. You understand what I'm saying? I'm putting my children in position right here, right now, before they even know it. Because I wasn't educated then. My mama, I don't blame my family for not knowing what I didn't know, but I came and learned, and now I'm educating, and my mama proud of me because she didn't get this. She like, man, she told me today, you know, Chawnte, I'm just so proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have the guts. You know? So, you know, it gets emotional for me because nobody wanted to fight. But I did, and I'm a fearless leader 100%. It's so much passion in me. It's crazy. I can't stop it. You know what I mean? It's big. It's bad. And I just want to I want more.
Oh yeah, share tours. Share tours to the people.
You know, all day, 100%. You know, we love hard. You know, we give. We want people to. We something special. You know what I'm saying? You need to have one in your life. You know what I mean? Because I'm a fighter. I'm from the slumps. I'm from the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying?
No quit. Don't give up.
But I came swinging, baby. You know what I'm saying? 9th grade dropout, and I'm not mad about it because they ain't teach me nothing. You understand? So I don't regret none of that crap. You understand? I'm happy and proud, and I'm still doing shit mothers will never be able to do in their lifetime. You know what I mean? So I'm excited, you guys. And I truly appreciate y'all letting me sit on y'all platform to help whomever is watching. You know, just to get a little bit of education, and of course, I don't charge, so I'm always willing to sit down with all of you and show you what I can put together for you. You know what I'm saying? And you make a decision. How much can you afford? Hey, somebody tell me, hey, I got $100, Chawnte. Show me what I can do. So I sit down. I'm a planner. I show down and see what you do. Hey, I sit down and you write out. We got this
$100.
Yeah.
Not 1,000.
Exactly.
Not 10, not 50.
You don't gotta kill yourself.
$100.
Yes, you gotta grow. Start from somewhere. That's what I'm saying. Just start anywhere. We get a plan, and then once I see what you doing, how you spend money, now I can start helping you free up some money. Mm-hmm. You doing it because you just doing it. You know, hey, you like getting a gallon of liquor every time. Let's cut it in half, and that other half we're gonna put into an investment. You can still keep on drinking. I ain't gonna take that from you. I ain't your mama.
Word.
But what I am is your advisor, and I'm going to teach you what you should be doing to get to the next level because you couldn't do it by your damn self.
Mm-hmm.
You and your kids will be okay and fine if you start not going to the restaurant every time because you're excited. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Buying them high drinks and showing off, tipping and stuff. You save all that and tip your damn self. If you don't play yourself first, you will suffer. Because one thing I know that 2020 showed everybody, if you ain't already got the bag, if you ain't growing the bag, you're going to be looking for the unemployment line. And that shit going to be over with because in 2035, even Social Security about to be dwindling off. It's about to get bad, y'all. And we got to learn how to start saving stuff. It's about to get real ugly out here. I'm just being honest.
Brother by the name of Eddie Cohen. He's my former CEO of the Urban League. He now lives in Washington. He explained to me by 2040, African Americans will have worked their way out of the job market by way of not understanding to educate our children with AI and technology. And we are pretty busy doing that because, as the young lady said before, our forefathers, our ancestors were murdered, mutilated, hung, castrated, raped because they massa walked in and seen them attempting to read
a book. Yes.
Attempting to read.
Yeah.
So for all of these things that we fought, died, killed, embarrassed for, now we don't even do it, and we have the right to it.
And Master
the easiest way, I'm about to be redundant, I'm quite sure all of you have heard this before, the easiest way to hide something from a black man, African, whatever you choose to call yourself, man, is to put it in the book. And I'm guilty of it. I'm having to work on that, opening up books and reading them. The power is in reading, but we're brain lazy.
So that's a true statement, but they done made the game a lot easier with the dummy box. With the dummy box.
A lot of stuff.
You get what I'm saying?
That's actually a smartphone dummies use it.
Yes, there you go. There you go. YouTube teaches you everything. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to read, they got something called audiobooks.
All kind of stuff.
You know what I mean? It's there. The information is there.
Everything is there.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of, I'm not going to keep attacking Ratchet Reality, but it just really just disturbs me because it just really infects us. It's really fucking us up. You know what I'm saying? It's really fucking us up.
On purpose.
On purpose, but there's another thing. There's another thing that the girls say. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with yourself, man. You feel me? Stop playing with yourself, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. The opportunities are here. That's why we are here. That's why Chawnte is here. That's why Rihanna's here. But we'll sit back and we'll keep on talking, man. They don't know what the fuck they talking about, man. They ain't doing shit.
A fool.
You know what I mean? She just said, and this is why I respect her. She's giving free game. It costs you nothing.
Wow.
Costs you nothing. You got an hour. You got 20 minutes. Come sit down, talk to her. If she ain't making no sense to you, you got every right to walk away.
Absolutely. No obligations.
We're talking in unity right now.
Yeah.
We're so used to speaking in division. Yeah. When we speak about unity, man, they done played us. They done broke us down methodically as well as strategically so bad with all of these distractions that when we talk unity versus division, we actually turn our ears off, and that's that part we got to cut out. And I'm not going to be too hard on my people because we're following a process that was put down a really long time ago by somebody by the name of William Lynch. But that doesn't mean that we have to follow the process. Once we know better, we do better. This design that we're going, what we're doing right now is, I'm telling you, it's a design. Why not listen to her now? If she came on in booty shorts, talking that ratchet shit, that, what is it, booty all round, pink, brown, or whatever the fuck that shit. Yeah, sexy red shit. She came on talking that sexy red shit, views would go crazy. By the way, like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
This is free game. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, real quick, can you please give the viewers your Instagram, your Facebook, your business number, and your email?
Yeah, absolutely. I make it easy for you. It's my name. It's Chawnte Fletcher. That's CHAWNTEFLETCHER. I'm Chawnte Fletcher on all platforms. My cell phone number is 513-501-0277. And my email is my first and last name, Chawnte Fletcher, @gmail.com or @primerica.com. Just add either one. You can find me. But yep, I'm all over social media. You guys can tag on y'all platform if you don't mind. Tag me to it so they can just click one button. That usually be helpful.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm here. Hit me up. I also have links. I mean, they can come on my page. They'll find more. I got a business page. I mean, I got a type Chawnte Fletcher in. Better yet, type hashtag how I fired my boss and you'll find me.
Love it. I
Fired my boss. Hey, I didn't resign. I fired my boss. Like, nah. Y'all know I let y'all have to leave. Word up. What was I about to say? It eludes me. One more thing. Not one more thing. 2 or 3 more things. You ain't in no rush, are you?
Oh no.
Absolutely, absolutely. When you get an opportunity, Miss Chawnte Fletcher is the plug. Let me talk to y'all in these terminologies. Here go my hood.
Yeah.
There is no way that you can boom and come up off the corner where you don't have to be on the corner without getting a stronger connect, if you will. I'm talking to y'all language right now, man. She's the connect. She's the plug. She got the strongest product in the city right now.
Absolutely.
This product is stronger than meth. This product is stronger than loud. This product is stronger than heroin. This product that she's selling has nothing to do with hope, but everything to do with hope. This is the plug. If you can't comprehend and cop this pack and then go right back and serve it to the people, man, you need to stop trying to act like you a dealer, clown. Word up. If you can't soak up this information, be the sponge, because the water is here. What you gonna do? And once you soak it up, what you cannot do is wring it out. You know, soak up.
I got a dumb question. I'm gonna ask it anyway. Can a drug dealer invest in life insurance?
Well, that's what I was saying.
See,
you can be a drug dealer, but if you've been in a felony, that's going to be the problem. If you ain't
Really?
never get caught up, okay, but a felony within the 10 years, they're not messing with you because you're high risk to them. Remember, they don't want to pay it out. So if something happened and they knew you was already an effed up person, that's they loss and they ain't going and they have the right.
I get you.
I'm for stay for. They never asked me about my record.
Listen, let me tell you something. A lot of people. So this is what y'all gotta understand. This is why I'm in my game. They can sell you anything, and as soon as you're dead, you gonna be dead, brother.
Right.
You ain't gonna know. They gonna tell your family that was fucked up. We looked at his record. We didn't know he was messed up. We can't pay that out. People get signed up on life insurance behind their back all the time, but that don't mean it's gonna fall through when you pass away. But go ahead and die first, so I can let you know. What am I supposed to do? You understand what I'm saying? So that's the biggest reason why I say invest and get that money wrong. Because you don't need life insurance if you already financially tuned and got that bag.
Right.
You are self-insured. You can handle the business. You can bury yourself. And now you can leave this money for the kids and let it keep growing. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's the big deal. So, yeah, that'd be the biggest problem, that street life, you know, kind of comes and make a play. But it's always other ways around to grow money. That ain't never going to stop.
Exactly.
Don't play with me.
Because the drug dealer can invest in the stock market. Is that what you're saying? I get you. Money is money. Yes, sir.
It's a different
I
thing.
got you.
Now you're still probably a business owner by now, a CEO of your company. I mean, you get what I'm saying?
Got
You're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You got something where you can use that, you know. But, yeah, you can still get things done. It's rules for a lot of that. You know what I'm saying to you, but you know, it's still a way to get your life going.
I ain't tell y'all keep selling drugs, but I'm just saying, like,
and these are good questions to ask, though,
yes.
because of course I get ladies that reach out to me in my inbox and say, "Hey, can I get some life insurance on my baby daddies?" See, because they know they ain't got it. This is the life we live in, though. You get what I'm saying? And I gotta tell her quietly, I don't play like that. See, I'm not doing this for money.
Right.
I'm not about to write no life insurance policy just because you want to get it for your baby daddy and you don't even know his background. So you ain't gonna get paid out. Now you gonna cuss me out saying you sold me this and didn't pay out.
Right.
That's where you're not gonna play with me at.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that happens all the time. When you see bad names, that Primerica don't work. Y'all did something you ain't had no business, and now you want to blame it on it. Don't play with me. Please don't do that. Don't do that. You understand? So yeah. So those are the stipulations with that, you guys, in regards to that, unfortunately. So sometimes it's rough.
Now these are processes. This is your process to come out.
Yes.
Remember what this show is about.
Yeah.
This show is about building up home and community and us utilizing us. So if you move a product, we're giving you information that can pull you out of the game by way of smart investments. You know what I mean? I don't care who you are, because I've been you several times over and I was a savage. I'm out. Now I have to figure out a way to still build the wealth. So we're trying to give you process, procedure, and protocol about how to come out and still feel financially comfortable and not inept or insecure because you don't have the false fallacy of thinking that the game gonna get you out of there. You feel me? Word up. Word up. Hey, solid. I can't say period. They do.
Period.
You know what I mean? But solid info. Word up.
Necessary
Oh my goodness.
info.
Word, man.
Very necessary info.
Word.
You know?
Important. It's stuff that, I mean, y'all gotta be honest. Let's be real clear. They didn't teach us anything
None of
in school
this.
about no money.
And-
They never taught you
Financial
about the work.
education.
How often do we use money?
Every day.
Single day. But the
Every
things
day.
they teach us in school we don't use. How often do you use biology, chemistry? Let's be real.
None of that.
Come
None
on,
of that.
home economics. They couldn't even fucking cook.
It
None
would
of that.
rescue us.
Come on,
If
y'all.
they began to teach us financial, personal empowerment as well as economic self-sufficiency by way of finances in the 9th grade, we ain't going to the joint.
Right.
Because by the time we hit the 10th
You
grade,
would've
we
been
already
good,
get money
man.
and smart
Like,
investments.
hey, I've been saving
You know
my
what I mean?
money
We ain't
for so
robbing
long.
shit. We ain't even
Exactly.
selling dope
It's
because we
wild.
already making 6 figures a year
That's true.
before we even graduated.
Ain't that
And then
something?
we're not contributing to the college institutions that are raping us anyway.
That's deep, ain't it?
Now, I went to school. Don't let me be a hypocrite. I had to go get my associate's
It is
as well as
what
my
it
bachelor's.
is, though.
I had to
That's
do
fine.
that
It's fine.
because I had to cross over. I need to do that before. I needed to replace something with something for me to really cross all the way over.
Yep.
You know what I
Gotta
mean?
have something,
So
yeah.
with that being said, though, if they taught financial education, we wouldn't go to college because we'll already be into the money and start trades when we come out. And then by way of starting trades, we stay alive. And if we stay alive, we're able to teach our children, even if things don't work out with our spouses, we still getting money, and our babies are not coming up ratchet, learning the negative distractions that gets them killed or keeps them poor. You know what I mean? Ooh. So this is where Chawnte Fletcher comes into play and say, hey, I'm the professor on the block. Let me teach you something, son. Let me teach you about what it looks like to not have to stoop to despair. You know what I mean? Let me teach you what it looks like to change up generational curses. Let me show you, even while you're in the 9th grade, 16, by the time I'm 15, by the time I'm 16, I'm making $50,000 a year. By the time I'm 16, I'm making 100 G's a year. By the time I graduate, I'm pulling up in a Rolls, and I ain't even leased that joint, and I didn't even ask my parents for that because I done already got them in a new crib. You know what I mean?
And that's how it's gonna go. That's
Word up.
exactly how it's going. And I educate children too. So that's the thing. I can teach kids how money works. They got a book just like that for a kid, and teenagers, kids, whatever. Everybody can grow money. Quit playing. And if we show our babies early, if we show our children early, like we should be doing right now, man, they'll be in position. You know,
Rich Dad Poor Dad has a book for children.
But yeah, and
I learned this from the homie
exactly.
DB.
And you know, Rich Dad Poor Dad, everybody should have read that by now.
They have a monopoly
that's a
board,
given.
Rich
That
Dad
ain't,
Poor
that ain't
Dad.
even everybody. And so those are the things. Why are you not, man? What? Poor Dad, man? What? This stuff crazy. But this right here, I educate. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have sound principles. You know what I mean? You gotta have. You really gotta be people. It's gotta be a step by step so people can really follow.
Yes.
You understand? Because if you just throw something, just giving them a 1-800 number, how you expect somebody to succeed that way?
Step by
You know what
step
I'm
format.
saying to you?
Yes.
That's the only way that we gonna go is if we, and I explain to people so they can understand. You know, and if you don't ask, you gotta ask me the question. But I'm the professional, and I'm gonna help you and guide you, and I'm gonna show you how to get to the next level. You know, so that's what I do. I really sit down and show you. And most people, you know, I can be honest with you. I've been in business 7 years. There's a lot of people that's very, very close to me that will never sit down with me. They will never sit down with me. You understand? You know, I made a post about that. You know, like a good friend of mine, you know, said, "Hey, y'all want too much information, but she don't know Duke from a can of paint."
They already got your information.
You know what I'm saying? But you said that to me, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Somebody that personally know you. No, it didn't hurt me at all. It actually just let me know that I did my part. I threw that hook out. You know, so if something happened, it ain't on me. You know what I'm saying to you? I mean, but you know, these people, people just something else, you know. But it is what it is, and I don't cry over that, you know. But what I do know about people, they are great starters but horrible finishers, and that's a fact, okay. And so that's why if you don't stay on it and keep going, you got to be consistent in everything you do. Consistency wins every time, okay. And getting uncomfortable. Those are some serious key things I can tell people. It's time to get uncomfortable. It's time to jump off the fucking porch. Sorry, y'all. It's time to jump off the porch.
Say it again. The way
You can
said
say
it the first time.
that other language. That other language he said.
He said it one more time.
Rihanna, I've been modest in this corner because I got something to say. You understand? But you know,
let it go.
It is
Let
what
it go.
is. You know, it's just unbelievable. You know how people are. And I just be like, listen, go ahead, just keep on watching then. Because, you know, other than that, and the crazy thing is they watching and still following you and doing the rules. They actually following what you taught them. They ain't going to never tell you got them to that next level. But believe me, I done served you. I put stuff out there for you to get a cheaper car insurance. I put stuff out there for you to get this and that. It's okay. It was for you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm okay with that, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Never get your true
You are definitely an
Never get your
influencer.
true
An influencer, a positive influencer.
Yeah, I try to. I
you
built this lane for myself. I really, really did. You know what I'm saying? And I use hashtags on purpose so people can come find me. It's never going to be hard.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's why I did Chawntepreneur, because I know I'm who I am. I'm Chawnte. You know what I'm saying to you? And I made my own lane. Can't nobody take this from me. This is branded. This is me. I don't work for nobody but Chawnte. You understand what I'm saying to you? And Primerica is just my big dog. They give me the products to serve. You understand? And I do the well scale, true, right? But with the big money, the real money, clean money. You get what I'm saying to you? So it's still a great game, you know? You know, I like it, the money game. I'm okay with it.
The money game.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay being a financial broker. I'm okay being a female,
TMG.
you know, and
Not TMT, TMG.
And you know, Torrance, I had told him also, you know, about the fact that me being who I am, I have a lot of men that go against me. I got a whole bunch of competitive, crazy men that can't stand
and
me.
why
They
is that?
follow me. I don't know, cause
They're insecurities.
I don't understand.
Yes.
Like, why would you be? I go through it. You know, I'm like, what? So it get deep. It's personal for some reason. I don't know why. And I don't talk to y'all dumbing down on you. I don't talk to you like you ain't a man. Y'all man. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't care, dude. I can't care about it.
Exactly.
You know, but I don't down nobody. I just talk truth, and that might hurt. Oh, it does. It's bad.
Everybody's males, but a lot of us are not men.
Exactly, and that's very much so the case.
It's that inner child, that inner little boy. It's a lot of grown
deep,
man with that little boy inside, and you touch it.
That's deep. Yeah, so
you
like,
touch it.
You know what I'm saying? It's unbelievable. They ain't clapping, they ain't done, they going against, you know, I ain't you and I ain't this. I done heard some stuff, but whatever. You know, but I don't let that bother me. But I can see it. I'm human. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You know, I'm still going to be a force no matter what. I'm still going to sit on the damn stage with you or without you. Don't make no difference to me, you know. Yeah.
And then
I'm a force. I'm gonna stick to who I am.
And then those enemies become your footstool. And that's the thing. Make your haters your motivators. Absolutely. All that good stuff. You know.
I love it.
Back to the educational system, right? They teach us for us to be dependent on them. Yeah. You know. So now we have to teach, so we're no longer dependent on them.
Well, we used to all the time. We went to school,
but we got too comfortable.
And so on and so forth.
We got comfortable.
Absolutely.
They created the comfort. You feel me? They created the comfort. They created the handouts.
Agendas too.
Yes.
Agendas.
Yes.
It's hard for us to bang against agendas unless we get into books to see that agendas are created to keep us blind. Agendas are created to keep us where we can't see.
But how long will the agenda continue to go on?
No.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I say no excuses, only results.
Yes.
Because I'm a savage.
Yes.
13 felonies. Word up.
You know,
so can't nothing stop you. Once you get teaspoons, make your way to a cup.
Yes.
And if you feel like if you drink the whole cup, you're going to throw up, stick the fucking teaspoons then, B. Whatever it takes, make sure you take this medicine. That's all, man. Don't stop yourself from taking the medicine of knowledge. We just keep running from knowledge because the shit tastes like castor oil. Everything ain't gonna be sweet going down, and most of the shit that tastes good don't be good for your body. Word up.
That's honest the truth. Yeah.
Word up.
Very much so.
Yeah. It's been an absolute man. It's been
a pleasure.
This was a fucking special episode,
Yeah.
B. You know what was a special episode? Because we got two Tauruses. and a Leo in the building, and we making this shit work.
Well, we can't forget about Miss Riri.
No. That's why I left her right there. Tauruses and Leos getting together to give you the information. And by way of astrology, we will never be able to get along, but it's a lie. Word up. It's a lie and the truth ain't in it. Lie out. Yeah.
She's the balance.
Cancer's bringing the peace.
Right. Crazy.
No, it's been, hey, one more time, man. It's been an absolute honor.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a pleasure for you to come on.
Yes,
I
sir.
really
appreciate you for sure.
I really appreciate you bringing your home, girl. Yeah. Word up. For real, we're going to have to run a part 2 of this at some point in time. We're going to run this back. We can get it back during the spring. But we're gonna see where this actually goes. We're gonna see about individuals that like, that share and subscribe, that followed the process. Individuals that actually reached out to you from watching the episode of Picking Up the Pieces, and we're gonna see what happened from that and where their lives are in about March. So we're gonna run a part 2 on this bad baby to show you the outcome when people have an understanding of. Oh, she said I can't be comfortable no more. I got to sit up straight. I got to maintain continuity. I got to utilize discipline. I got to say unification versus division. We're gonna see what that looks like from individuals that watch this episode, and we're gonna bring them back for the people that reach out to Miss Chawnte Fletcher just really because of this episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Close us out, homeboy. Oh. Get him one more snapshot of this book. This look. This is the Bible.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The Bible itself is just a book of knowledge. And for real, it's been altered. Unless you don't have common sense, you'll believe everything in the Bible, and I just can't do it. Sorry, Pastor, I can't do it. So any book that offers substantial information on what it takes to make your life better, man, that's the fucking Bible, B. This is one of the Bibles that you should pick up at some point in time.
Hey, this just came to me, man. Yeah. You know the only book that we believe in? Facebook. Huge mind fuck. You hear me? Huge mind fuck.
Solid.
This is your new Facebook. Come on, man. Stop playing, man.
Hit me up, good people.
Absolutely.
Miss Chawnte Fletcher.
Share and subscribe. Go up, click that like. Let's get those viewers in. Share what you just heard. If you're on Facebook, how does it go? Tag it. I don't even know how to do that shit. Tag it, right? To other people.
Yeah, you better tag me or click. I don't know. Tag, yes.
Yeah. If we were playing tag, the only way that you ain't it no more, you got to tag somebody else. Go tag somebody else.
Tag somebody. Share it.
Exactly.
Word up.
You guys.
Happy New Year. This is our first show of the new year. Picking up the pieces. We're going to get stronger at this shit, man. We're going to get better at this. We sticking to the narrative. I hear y'all when y'all see me out. I hear y'all, but I don't be seeing y'all on the like stuff. But all of you all have information. You all have advice to tell me what to do to be better. Well, like on that motherfucker, then I'll see if I want to listen to that to begin. You know what I mean? Love y'all. Happy New Year. And it can't just be a Happy New Year. It has to be a better New Year. Because if you ended this year doing the same shit that you did last year, then man, it's just
another day.
It's just
another day.
It's just a year. It ain't nothing happy about it. Sure. So make some moves this year, man. And we can start it off by us paying attention and having an understanding of proper investments. Love y'all. Shout out.
Yes, sir.
A1 in the building.